What's up, everybody? Here, Bubba, my baby boy. Um, just gonna make a quick video about different types of truck driving and some of the pros and cons to the ones that I personally have done. There's a lot out there that I haven't done. I've never done any flatbed. I've never done, obviously, heavy haul or any of that stuff, but I have done food service. I've done LTL. I've done full truckload, and let's see, I guess parcel, which I'll consider that full truckload because what I do is on the road. The doggy, little baby boy. But all right, so I got started in full truckload at Swift Transportation. Yeah, I know, Swift Transportation. If it wasn't for Swift, though, I wouldn't be driving probably. So I am very grateful for them paying for my CDL. All right, so full truckload. Basically, you could be home daily or on the road, but in my case, it was on the road. You'll take either an empty trailer to a shipper, and shipper can be anywhere. You'll either drop your empty trailer, pick up a loaded, or get your empty trailer loaded, and then you'll drive it to its destination, wherever that may be. And then you'll be waiting for another load, or if you're on a dedicated route, you might get to, deadhead back to the starting location, or you might get a load back or a load. Basically, you'll be taking loads around the country or the city you live in or whatever. Full truckload. That's one shipper, one store. One shipper, one receiver. All right. And then LTL, which is something I enjoyed a lot. You will start your day. In my case, I started at the dock, and I never did any dock work, but I would, my trailer would be backed up to the dock, and I would grab my pallet jack and dolly, and check your load, make sure all your stops are on there, and then you'll take your trailer to a dedicated location or a part of a city. Like you'll have your terminal, and then there's like surrounding routes around it. Like someone might go here and hit all the stops over here, and somebody might hit all the stops over here, and you might have anywhere from 5 to 15 stops on a trailer. And what you do is you'll deliver those stops to each of your customers, and then you'll usually do pickups on the way back home. And then that's pretty much that. And let's see, food service. Oh man, I do not recommend that to my worst enemy. Some of you guys like it, and call me lazy, call me whatever you want. I do not recommend food service to my worst enemy. At least at the company I worked for, we would start our day at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay, so imagine that. You're trying to sleep during the day. Oh, but don't worry, you'll get sleep because you'll be so dog tired by the time. All right, I'm gonna try to take my bias out of it. So scratch that. I'll just explain what it is. You'll be delivering to restaurants and gas stations, and you will have an entire trailer, in my case a 48-footer, full of pallets of heavy boxes, and you have to load your dolly as much as you can, and then you have to put up this ramp and then push the dolly down the ramp multiple times and bring the food and supplies into these restaurants. Some people do gas stations. Mine was restaurants. And the ramp gets very slippery, and you have to go fast because you only have a certain amount of time to do the route. And you might drive 300 miles on a route and then have 11 to 12 stops. It's so hard to keep my bias out of it. I'm sorry. Some people really, really love it. There's guys that have been doing it at the place I was at for 20 plus years, and it'll keep you in shape. You will, look at me. I've gained weight since I've been on the road, so that's definitely a pro, and it usually pays pretty good money to do that job. Um, so that, and another part of food service is usually if they have terminals, which are the main center where the food is kind of like put onto pallets, and then they have domiciles, which a domicile is a smaller terminal where, like, for instance, you'll have Kansas City, which is a main terminal, and then you'll have a domicile in St. Louis, which is basically a yard where a shuttle driver is the next thing. A shuttle driver will bring an empty trailer or loaded to and from the main terminal. That way the domicile will have loaded trailers for the routes in that area. Shuttle jobs are good. I like them. I think that was always an easy job in my opinion. And then now I team drive. Team driving is basically on the road driving, but you'll be sleeping while your co-driver is driving, and driving while your co-driver is sleeping. So some people can't do it. For me, I got really lucky. Me and my co-driver started orientation on the same day, and we really get along, and it just worked out. I trust his driving, he trusts mine, and just works out, like, for us. It doesn't work out for everybody. But when you're team driving, you can cover a lot of ground really quickly, and basically go terminal to terminal is what we do. We shoot around the country really fast, and before you know it, we're home. So that's team driving. And what else have I done? I think it's basically it. And yeah, I mean, I love giving you guys information that I do have. So we did full truckload, LTL, food service, which is basically a LTL, I guess, less than truckload. You got multiple stops, and then shuttle driving, and then team driving. Yeah, I guess I can give you a pro and con, a personal opinion of pro and con to each of those. A pro for full truckload is it's kind of slow paced, kind of like I don't think they pay as much as the other kinds, personally, and what a pro is, if you're a single person, you don't want to pay rent or anything like that, you can usually find a company that'll let you take your dog on you with you, or your significant other. They can stay on the truck with you, and kind of your own pace, I guess. The deadlines aren't super strict. Now, for LTL, the pro is a lot of the times you're going to be home every day. If that's what you're looking for, the benefits are usually pretty good at LTL companies. And a lot of variety. You're not doing the same thing every day. The con would be, for me, this is a con, not for everybody. You got to drive to work every day, and I just don't like putting that kind of wear and tear on my vehicle, and paying for the gas, frankly. So, but Some people like being home every day. I did it for a long time. And so, food service, a pro and a con. The cons, you already know, I already said, it's pretty dangerous to go up and down that ramp all the time. It's bad on your back. The pro is, there's a couple pros. You will stay in shape. I mean, shoot. When I did LTL, I lost 30 pounds in like a year. And then, so I mean, you'll stay really healthy and you don't really have to work out. The cons, I think I already said the cons, I don't remember. But, you know, not getting good sleep, dangerous. Always, for me, I was always kind of running out of time, and I had to make everything quick. All right, so LTL, food service, and then team driving. The cons can be hygiene. Like if your co-driver's not very hygienic, and then you feel like you're cleaning up after them all the time. It can be not getting the best sleep. I sleep good, luckily, but some people don't. And then the pros are you make really good money and you get a lot of time off. So I guess I'll do it for this video. This one was a little longer than I thought it was going to be. I plan on making more videos similar to this one. Let me know if you got anything in particular you're wanting to know about the trucking industry, and if I am able to help you with it, I will be more than glad to. So, all right, thanks. Bye.